Hi there! Do you know 75% of the people say they'd rather die than speak in public? I, being a public speaker myself, lost practice due to personal reasons that led my first table topic at Toastmaster had me shaking like a leaf. But then I discovered three mindset shift that actually works. Stick around and by the end of the video, you'll have tools in your hand to turn that terror of yours into triumph without any magic wand. Hi, I'm Viral Ali, Chartered Accountant by profession and public speaker by passion, here to help you ace both your studies as well as your soft skills. Let's get started with the three mindset shifts. Hack number one, reframe fear as fuel. How? Let's imagine that you're about to give a speech before an audience of say 500 people. Now, right before going on the stage, reframe what's actually happening in your body. That pounding heart, sweaty palms. No, wait. Don't confuse it with anxiety. That excitement on stress steroids. Neuroscience shows our brain uses the same pathway for both the emotions, fear and excitement. But we choose to label the same. Here's how. Now, right before going on the stage, first thing, acknowledge that sensation. Yes, my heart is racing. Second, rename it out loud. Yes, I am excited to share my heart out. Third, and the most important, visualize the outcome. See yourself nailing that speech. Now, this brings me back to my division finals of Toastmasters. Right before my speech, at the first flutter of nerves, I said this to myself that thank goodness I get to do this. And immediately I was in the moment and not apart from it. Number two, anchor your confidence. Hack number two is borrowed from NLP anchoring. All you have to do is pick a small, distinctive gesture. It can be your fist clench, a thumb press, anything of your choice as your past stance. Now, you have to perform this gesture after a past success. Later, always perform it before you go to stage. For example, just recall a past specific win, such as the first standing ovation or maybe your first award. Perform that particular gesture while reliving that particular moment. Wow, I did win that competition. Then you practice this particular gesture daily and it will automatically give you confidence. I did the same before my last pitch in the green room. I pressed my fingers together, took a deep breath, and then I walked on the stage, owning the entire room. You can try this too, and let's jump on our hack number three. Our third and final hack, micro-exposure sprints. A lot of people avoid practice because they feel it's too scary. Instead, you can do a tiny sprint daily. For example, record a 60 seconds video on any impromptu topic, such as my favorite childhood dream, and then do these sprints on daily basis. Here's how. First, set a timer of 60 seconds, then choose an impromptu topic, be it by way of your app or maybe deck of cards. Third, record and no editing allowed. Fourth, just simply watch and note tiny improvements on daily basis. Now you're going to do these tiny sprints daily for a week. I did this hack myself, and honestly on day number 4, I could feel my stammer fading. On day number 7, I felt like these tiny sprints aren't that tough. Also, my longer speeches started being smoother. So, this brings us to the end of all the 3 hacks, and now it's your turn to perform these 3 hacks daily for a week. It's a challenge. Reframe your nerves as excitement. Second, anchor a confidence gesture. Third, perform a 60-second sprint daily. Also, you're going to comment below the proof of your challenge as day 1 challenge done. And I'm going to personally acknowledge and cheer each one of you. Even I'm going to share the most inspiring story in my next video. Stage fright doesn't stand a chance when you reframe, anchor, and sprint. Remember, it's not about eliminating nerves, but it's about harnessing them. In my next video, I'm going to tell you about 3 storytelling formulas that's going to keep your audience hooked to each word that you speak. So please hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for being my patient listener.